Do you want to know the psychology of a successful entrepreneur and why this is important today, especially in this challenging market environment? Then you are right here at the right spot. Welcome to Edupreneur.International, where you will discover how to profitably educate your market and learn how to increase your sales, use better systems and tools, and effectively communicate your message in the online world. Why would you want this? Because this will give you more freedom, more money, and more customers. And if this is something what you're interested in, then please stay tuned. I want to say hello. My name is Michelle Keller, and I would like to welcome you to today's topic, the psychology of a successful entrepreneur. Now, I have been an entrepreneur now for more than 30 years. I've worked with thousands of entrepreneurs all around the world, and I have good friends which are amazing, successful entrepreneurs. So I asked them, and I got some information from all of them. Now, will your big idea make you rich? Or will it end up in the pile of failed ideas that most people have? To be successful as an entrepreneur, you'll need to more than just an excellent idea. You need to know how to give your business the best chance to succeed. And that starts with understanding what makes entrepreneurs successful in the first place. And that's why I have this video here. So here are 5 psychological traits of a successful entrepreneur. Now, are you ready to start your own business? Do you think that self-employment will solve all your problems? Then think again. Being an entrepreneur isn't just about chasing your money. It's about creating something that improves the lives of your customers. You need to know what you want to achieve to develop an entrepreneurial mindset. So before you quit your job and think about becoming a great entrepreneur, take a look at yourself first. Check your personality traits. Are you ready for more responsibilities and challenges? We will give you some tips on how to become a successful entrepreneur. Now, the first is you need to recognize your strengths and get help with your weaknesses. Yes, I repeat that again. Recognize, understand your strengths, and also by understanding them, you need to get help with your weaknesses, because the best entrepreneurs have a lot in common. They are committed, they're passionate, and they have never give up. Yet, despite their many similarities, these high-performing entrepreneurs all have at least one thing in common as well. When it comes to business skills, some things come naturally to them and others don't. Like everyone else, most entrepreneurs need help with certain parts of running a company. So if you struggle with finance or marketing or teamwork or any number of tasks associated with being an entrepreneur, it's okay. It is okay. There is no shame in asking for help. In fact, doing so can be extremely beneficial, not only for your current venture, but also for your future ones. Now, use these tips to leverage your strengths and find assistance with your weaknesses. The result will be a boost in confidence and overall success for you and for your business. Now, over time, your skills will grow and you will be able to take on more responsibilities. Eventually, you will have no problem identifying areas where you could use help. Until then, please remember that admitting when you need help is not only beneficial for your business, but also crucial for improving other areas of your life as well. Second important trait is this one here. You need to learn to hustle. Introverts excel at one-on-one relationships and problem solving, but extroverts make excellent entrepreneurs because they know how to network and hustle, which introverts typically lack. Now, you might have heard that it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, networking is all about building these types of connections. And a business owner must do this. Either you are a business owner and wanting to build a coaching online business, or you're a consultant, or you're an expert, whatever your profession you are in or you want to be in, you need to network and then to be able to communicate well to your clients and partners. As an introvert who wants to be an entrepreneur, you need to develop these skills to succeed in your business. Now, here are some ways to get started. First, put yourself out there. Just put yourself out there. Don't shy away from social situations. Instead, dive right into them head first. If you find yourself dreading any type of social engagement, even something as simple as calling a client, ask yourself why. And if this is an issue that you're not at ease when calling a client, then you must do something, not tomorrow, today, about this. Now, are you nervous? Are you overwhelmed? Not sure what to do next? Developing self-awareness will help you address issues like these so that you can move forward with confidence. Take small steps toward large goals. Don't wait for big opportunities to come knocking on your door before making moves. The best entrepreneurs approach each day as an opportunity to grow their networks and increase their knowledge. For example, try reaching out to someone for advice or offering free consultations if you think another person could benefit from your services. Offer value. That's all what is necessary, especially in these challenging times. Offer massive value. Also, be prepared for rejection. No matter how hard we work or much we accomplish, no one ever said being an entrepreneur would be easy. No one. And, sometimes in my 30 years of being entrepreneur with different businesses, sometimes I really thought, they should have told me that before, that it can be that challenging and difficult. But at the same time, it is so rewarding, especially if you're in the business of educating other people. That's what I call edupreneurs, educators, and entrepreneurs. You want to give something to other people. You want to move people from A to B with your knowledge, with your experience. And this is so rewarding. Now, but at the same time, there is rejection. And rejection is uncomfortable and can be painful at times. But your ability to stay cool and confident in these situations will make you more attractive as an expert in your field and help you earn clients that truly value your services. Trait number three. Find your niche and get accustomed to your niche. The entrepreneurial world is full of possibilities, but it can also be an intimidating place. How do you know where to start? To get your creative juices flowing is to sit down and write all your interests and experiences on a piece of paper. Just write it down. Keep on writing. And once you have circled everything, write down what they have all in common. What those things have in common? What commonalities do they have? Ask yourself these questions. And then pick one that is your primary passion and focus on pursuing this. And after that, ask yourself whether this solves a problem in the market. For this, you need to research very, very thoroughly to understand the current marketplace. And once you know that you have found something to solve a problem and have figured out how you are going to approach this, start with the customer in mind. You need to start with the customer in mind. Focus on solving your customers' problems first, rather than bringing in revenue or building an audience as quickly as possible. There are people out there, that are saying you need to sell. But if you don't know your niche, if you don't know what their biggest problems and challenges are, what are you selling? What are you giving them? You're not giving value to them. And those customers stay with you the longest when you have given them the most value. This is why so many startups fail. They don't take their time to understand what customers need from them. In our program, Freedom Business Formula, you can follow a step-by-step plan to find your profitable niche and learn how to communicate with them very successfully. Now, trait number 4. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Yes, for some it's easy, for some it's very difficult. And I have been to places where it was quite difficult for me to ask. There are many reasons why introverts are hesitant to ask others for help. But if you need additional training or support, don't be afraid to reach out and ask. Allow those who already have the experience to help you get to the next level. Getting started is hard work. There is no way around it. I'm sorry to say, but it is that way. To be successful, all entrepreneurs, regardless of personality, must learn how to effectively network and promote their business. However, different personalities often require different strategies. So find one that works for you and then stick with it. When owning your own business, time is money. So learn these skills now before they become liabilities later. I meet again and again coaches, trainers, experts, entrepreneurs who don't want to invest into them enough, but later on they pay so much more with their health, with a losing business, with losing customers. It pays off to invest in yourself early on. Now, don't be afraid to try new strategies and learn from your mistakes. Remember that learning these skills is part of makes you and what makes you great in problem solving. Entrepreneurship is about problem solving. So don't worry if some steps are a little bumpy at first. They all lead to success eventually. Last point, last trait. Become a master salesperson. People often think that good salespeople are born, not made. But this is wrong. Becoming a master salesperson doesn't require an innate talent. It can be learned by anyone who puts in the time and effort. There are a few universal principles that guide all good salespeople. If you want to succeed as a coach or start your own coaching business, the ability to build relationships with your clients is critical. If you struggle to find enough time for marketing and sales activities, it might be worth outsourcing at least part of your workload. You should focus mainly on income-generating activities. Everything else can be outsourced. And one of the most important aspects of being a good coach is to make sure that the clients who hire you get what they are promised and what they were promised. Don't settle for anything else less than full satisfaction with all the services your coaching company provides. These are the 5 important traits you need to focus on. Recognize your strengths and get help with your weaknesses. Learn to hustle. Find your niche. Don't be afraid to ask for help and become a master salesperson. If you liked what I have shared with you, I would highly encourage you to please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And I'm also curious what's the biggest learning for you today, or if you have any questions, then please comment below. If you got any questions, I'd like to start a conversation with you. Now let's start the conclusion. I'd like to conclude. Why would anyone, why should anyone start a business? Now, running a business can be one of the most rewarding jobs you can have in life, but it can also be a lonely endeavor. To take your business to the next level, you must support yourself, especially if you're a coach, consultant, or expert. After all, the more clients you have, the greater the demands on your time, resources, and health. Coaching has been shown to make the difference between success and failure for aspiring entrepreneurs, business owners, and executives. No coach, no one I've ever talked to, no coach, no matter their level of experience, is born with the ability to handle the business demands of a highly specialized world on their own. They're not doing it on their own. They can't do everything on their own, especially the successful ones. And if you want to make a difference in the world by assisting more people to automate and streamline their business, you must use proven tools to automate and streamline your own so that you free up your time to live a life you're supposed to be living. Become a true edupreneur, which is a hybrid of an educator and an entrepreneur. That's why our company is called Edupreneur.International. Now, take it a step further and learn how to build a profitable online coaching business, as thousands of others are doing that successfully right now. Then, if you want this, then join our 90-minute free masterclass. Click on the link, Edupreneur.International/webinar. Edupreneur.International/webinar. I'd like to see you there and share with you the learnings of the last years and why so many successful edupreneurs are educating their market so successfully online right now. Now, I'd like you to comment below what was the biggest learnings, and I wish you all the best for the future and hope to talk to you soon.